Hi, welcome to this final lecture of this module, and in this lecture I'm going to show you how to render this model. So for rendering you just need to click on this little icon which is called BPR. So click on it and now you can see the render here. And the thing I don't like is this shadow. In reality there isn't any shadow like this. This is pure black and very sharp, so I don't want this kind of shadow. I want a very soft light shadow which has a kind of blurry effect to the edge. So let's see how to do that. For that I need to go to render and let's go to BPR shadow category here. And here you need to increase this angle. And now the angle is set to 0, that's why the shadow is too sharp. So let's go and increase the angle to blur that shadow. So here you need to put some value and experiment. There isn't any exact value you should put, so let's say 10 and let's render it with that 10 angle. So let's click on it. Now you can see there's a little bit changes on the shadow. Now the shadow is kind of patchy, so let's go to angle and let's increase it. Let's increase it to 30 and let's see. Now you can see the shadow is getting lighter, but it's very rough looking. So in order to smooth it I need more rays, so more shadow rays. So let's go to render and increase this rays here. So once you set the angle, then let's increase this to get the quality or smoothness of the shadow. Now let's say let's put 40 something, and make sure you are not putting unnecessary numbers there because it's increase the render times. Now you can see I'm getting the smoothness, but I need to increase that more. So again, these things are like trial and error. You need to try the best settings and let's render. Now you can see with this 100 value it's taking a little bit time and the shadow is smooth. So now let's set the proper angle. Now let's see this one. Okay, so this is my final render. Now let's say I want to save this image and I want to open it outside Zbrush. So in order to do that you need to go to document here and export this document as PSD, which is a Photoshop file format. So let's say Zbrush, give any name here and let's save it temporarily on my desktop here. So let's save it now. Okay, now you can see, let's go to my desktop here and here you can see the image. If you open it, it's a Photoshop file and let's see that image. Okay, so this is my image, and now here inside Photoshop I can adjust a little bit. Go to adjustment, brightness. I can adjust the brightness and contrast, and I can save from here as a JPEG. So let's go to save as and choose JPEG from here and I can save it. So now you can see this is my final output. Okay, so this is the end of this module, and in this module you learn how to sculpt and polypaint a head from scratch. So in the next module we are going to start our character project, and in that module we are going to see how to use dynamics to sculpt the body. So I'll see you in that module.